Why is community important to me? I think that's a great question, and it's not just for me, but it's for everyone, because that's all talking about collaboration, and then going ahead and having your own growth over there. It truly is a win-win solution. Now, when you publish to teams, Copilot Studio does a really good job keeping a version of that Teams one, because you want to know that which is the version of the agent that you have and you're still working on, as against which is the version that the end users are using. Because say, for example, end users run into an issue, or they found out, hey, there's actually a bug in one of your systems. You need to know that when you've already published it, did the end user get the most up-to-date version? So I'll give you a little tip on how to go ahead and first of all do that. Back in our Copilot Studio, if you come and you click on this ellipsis over here, you select the solutions folder, and that's what takes you right over here in the solutions, right? You will see all of your solutions. For the version place, go all the way down to the default solution. Go and find your tables. It's right over here, okay? Tables. And in the tables, once you click on it, you can see it over here, or you can type it in as agent. And now when you click on it, you are able to see all the agents that have been deployed specifically over here in this site. So I'm going to go ahead and click on edit, so that way we can see all of these. And as an example, I'll pick one specifically which has already been deployed to Teams. And watch this. As I scroll to the right, there's something called as this application manifest. Now, anytime you will see these ones over here, those are the agents that you've deployed in directly to Teams. These other ones basically mean that you did not deploy to Teams. That's the whole difference, right? When you come over here and you cover over it right there, one of the things you see over here is this Teams application details and its version. This is where you always find it, because it's so hard to find this. And the only time you actually see it for a moment is when you're publishing it into Teams, and that box that comes up and says, hey, you're going to publish it. Do you want to share it and everything? A pop-up box comes up when you go and say publish or share or something. For that moment, you see the version. Otherwise, it's nearly impossible to find it. Another tricky thing to do is you can build a flow around it, so that now when you have this type of an agent, right, when I've actually gone ahead and built a full agent in your topics, you can go ahead and for each and every one of them have something called as a version. So now when I click on the version place, you are able to see that if somebody says version, it goes and grabs this flow, or it basically runs this flow. So I'll click on the side. It takes me into this agentic version place. I can see there's some flows over here. In the designer, these are the simple ones. Like, you go ahead and the agent has triggered the flow, and I go and get a row by ID. That row by ID is coming specifically from that table that I just showed you right over there. And the thing that you have to send it to is the agent ID. Once I get the agent ID, I basically just go and parse through all of this stuff that I get and only grab the agent version, and then I go and send it back. So I'll do a last quick demo so you can actually see what's going on. I click on it, it's running the flow in the backend and goes ahead and gives me this agent version. Then I can quickly understand that, hey, actually, that person is running an older version. That version doesn't have the fix. Let me just make sure that I've deployed it correctly, or if the user just needs to go and refresh, like things like that. So I really kind of recommend that any agents that you're publishing into Teams, start making this as a practice. Like, just go ahead and add that one topic and add that flow in the back end. So now you don't have to keep hunting through all of this process that I've told you. Your agent automatically has it out of the box. So in closing, I really want to thank our Microsoft community. And for people who are like hearing and seeing this for the first time, please start participating in your community area over here, both in the Power Platform and the Dynamics 365. There is a plethora of knowledge and information. It is people just like us which will help you troubleshoot, give you ideas. So when you go to the community place over there, just first look it up. Possibly, more than likely, someone's already answered that question. So take a look over there. But just start there. There's so much wealth of information. And then even possibly expand. There are great community events coming up. The upcoming Power Platform community conference is there. There is the TechCon conferences. And there's so many people that get involved over there. And once again, I just want to thank all the people who are in the Power Platform. I have friends all around the world who specifically go ahead and put content out there, either on their social media channels. Thank you for doing all that, because at one time I needed it. And if you're just like me, where you've kind of gotten comfortable, then start paying back. Put something on the community, start putting content out there, be active on the social media, on LinkedIn and places like that, so other people will benefit from that.